Hey guys, welcome back to Little Boy Customs. Today, instead of talking about this build, we're going to talk about a new truck I just bought at auction. Hey guys, before I get into today's video, I want to talk about a company here locally to me here in Johnson County, Texas. It's called Johnson County Distillery. Here recently, they went above and beyond. They are still making different types of alcohol. Their specialty is bourbon, but they opened up their distillery and started making hand sanitizer right here. And then they found out that there was a lot of different departments, whether it be fire, EMS, or police, that needed hand sanitizer. And so they started donating cases of their product to these different locations, and I got the privilege of helping out deliver a couple of those cases. So I want to give them a big shout out. Johnson County Distillery, it's in Johnson County, Texas, namely in the Cleburne, Texas area. They have a website, and I'll add a link below for that. Go check them out if you need hand sanitizer or if you just want some good bourbon. All right, guys. Last thing I want to talk about before we go out and look at my new purchase is I want to say thank you. Thank you for the 90 people that have subscribed to my channel. It really does mean a lot to me. We're well on our way to the first 100, and I am super excited about it. I'm just unbelievably excited. So thank you. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider it. Lightly tap the subscribe button. Also, if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know. I always look forward to comments from everybody. Right now in this channel, I try to comment back to everybody. So if you have something that you want to talk about, whether it's on this build behind me or the truck I'm fixing to show you, let me know. Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about buying this truck at auto auction. I bought it in order to flip it, make a quick buck on it. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to go over what's wrong with it and get that fixed, and then hopefully take it for a test drive and see if anything else is wrong. Alright, so a quick walk around this truck here. You'll notice that there's not any body damage to it. Not major body damage. I apologize now for the wind noise. It's extremely windy here. This is a 2004 Dodge Ram. It's got the 5.7 liter Hemi in it. It's a pretty nice truck. It does not have matching tires on it. The inside is in pretty decent shape. The inside of this truck is not real bad, but it's not real great either. So we do have the infamous Dodge broken dash. This truck did have a video system in it. Unfortunately, none of that actually works. And that seat is wore out. That door doesn't open. That door doesn't open. And the seat I'm sitting in is wore out also. The other thing that's kind of nasty about this truck is, I don't know if you can tell, but the headliner is really gross looking. So, I've actually already tried to fix the back doors. It didn't work out for me. Typically on this particular model, which is an 04, the back doors have a little plastic clip inside of there, and that plastic clip breaks or comes ajar from the door, and that keeps the rods from actually unlocking the door. This particular truck, that's not the problem. It's actually something to do with the actual latch at where the door shuts. So I tried oiling those up, and they did work for a short period of time, but then they quit working. So we may have to go back to fixing that. The other day while I was driving this truck, I drove it into town, which is maybe 10 miles up the road from where I live at, to pick up a few things, and it started overheating. So I pulled over on the side of the road, and come to find out, lower radiator hose blowed and was leaking everywhere. So I had the truck towed back to the house. We're going to fix the radiator hose. I'm going to go ahead and change the upper one as well, because if the lower one went out, well, just a matter of time before the upper one goes out as well. So I'm going to fix both of those, refill it up with coolant, and let's go for another test drive. Alright, so I ordered my parts online, and let's go pick them up. Alright guys, so went to the first parts store, got 2 radiator hoses, did an online order, also ordered a thermostat on there, and they said the thermostat was in stock, but it was not. So got a refund on the thermostat that I had paid for online, and then came to the second parts store and got a thermostat for cheaper. Moral of the story, start checking both parts stores before you order parts. Alright guys, so for the lower radiator hose, did a time lapse on the top side. Lower side is you got the one going into the block itself. Undo that clamp right there. On the top side, you saw me use this fancy handy dandy tool that I got from Northern Tool. I know, should have probably went to Harbor Freight, might have got it cheaper, but I didn't see it at Harbor Freight, so I got it at Northern Tool. One of two things, either I don't know how to use it, or it's a piece of junk. Now I ain't saying it's the latter, but on the bottom side here I use a pair of old vice grips. Push them two together, pull it back, pull the hose off, put the new one on, changed out this clip while they were in between the two, and got that off. If you go across the passenger side frame rail, the hose goes across the top, and right there is the other side of the hose that connects to the radiator. So pretty simple. Change that hose out, let's get the top hose buttoned up, and let's go for a test drive. Fill this thing up and with coolant and go for a test drive. So, after replacing the lower radiator hose, the thermostat, and the upper radiator hose, the truck's actually running great. Temperature's running good. So, what makes this truck so great? Really nothing. But yet, nothing really makes it that bad either. So the things that are wrong with this truck is the dash is cracked, which is notorious in these Dodges, which is an 04. This particular radio head is not working. It works, but it's one of the old detachable style, and so the buttons and all the consoles are all wore out on it, and it doesn't really pick up music. It did come with a DVD player, which is aftermarket in this unit. This part of it works great. You can put a DVD in here, it will start playing the video and everything. You can get sound through all the speakers in the truck, but the video unit up here is either not plugged in or not getting power because it doesn't work. The other downfall of this truck is it does have 216,000 miles on it. Now the good news about this truck is this truck is actually a 2-owner vehicle, not including me, and the majority of its life was spent with the second owner. So, the other good thing about this truck is it has the 5.7 liter Hemi V8 in it, which means that it will pull great. It's a V8, has plenty of power. The problem with it is in 2004, they really liked gas, especially if you kept your foot in it. It's a strong motor, strong transmission, runs to the gears just fine. This package is the SLT model, which Meant it had power locks, power windows, the VA, automatic transmission. And the best part about the entire truck is its posi track rear end. So that means that doing a burnout in this is always so much more fun. The other cool thing about this particular truck is somebody put dual exhaust on it. Now it does need work. There's a couple of rust holes in the dual exhaust because they must have done it back in 2004. But this old Hemi still has power.
Ready to go. I copy. Range well. On through, we are focused.
Stage is reporting ready for launch.